this is actually two questions in one. What interested you in the arts? And at what age? I guess that'd be the first question. And what did you gravitate to?
Yeah. It was something that was a part of like how my house was working, you know, like it was just present. Like my parents met each other in theater. They met each other in the theater department in college. So they were always very art focused and very theater focused. Like for me, the art world, I'm being exposed to the art world now. Up until this point, it's been theater, like purely theater.
Okay, so you talked a lot about memory. How does the importance of memory anchor and influence your work?
I think memory is inherently theatrical. Like memory isn't realistic, you know? Things are heightened, things are pushed forward, things are switching, things are floating. There's like traces of things. So I think that memory goes really well with theater. And the deeper I dive into just like making my stuff and not working in a regional theater and being the director of and like that kind of stuff, the more I'm like, I'm going to make my work. The more I feel like memory also really relates to the kind of connections I would like to foster in my work, to cultivate in my work. It's about those kind of connections and the things that come forward with that, and how that's related to place. Like for Fix the Plate, memory is really important because it's all about Charlotte and what we're losing of Charlotte and what we're not preserving of Charlotte, and the things that we push down and that we push away. And, you know, particularly thinking about memory and oral history and how those things are ephemeral, that they kind of exist in this in between
liminal spaces.
Yeah, and I'm really into liminality. Like
me
liminality.
Too. That's like my new concept, because it's not the destination and it's not the origination.
Because memory is liminal. It's in between the past and the present, because it's existing now. You know, like memory exists right now, and it's not a photograph. It's an interpretation. And I think that that's like very interesting to me about how we can pull that and push that. And also it connects humans. Like if I say my grandma, you start thinking of your grandma. If you smell this cooking, you think of this. If I mention the time I skinned my knee, so do you. So I think that memory can be a connector in a way.
Right. Oh, that's so true. That is so true.